everybody, and welcome back to another game of Progressive Capitals on the classic map. I know I've been playing this one a lot lately, but the games are just so funny most of the time that I'm looking, for a little bit of a laugh. Like, hey, what's this? Pink knows exactly what they want. They're going for Australia. We'll see how that works out for them. And Red has here a good opportunity to go Middle East. Maybe Black can go in Ukraine. These blizzards are all on the top hemisphere here of the board. Red decides instead to go here very quickly. I think this is a very good cap for Black. And let's see where we are going to pick our capital. Nothing like tremendously strikes me. But if I go in China, I think Pink is dead. I think Pink dies if I go in China. Interesting. So White caps down here. The only one after me is Green. Green is, I betcha he's going to go here. And then North America, it's all going to be kind of locked in. Because where else is Green going to go but Alaska? It's almost the only thing that really makes sense. But if I go China, Pink is doomed. Now, this could mean that they at some point slam into me. That wouldn't be too unexpected. Could do some random Africa one. Could also go here and just say, hey, Green, get owned. But I think I'm going China. And let's see how this works out. Green, I'm thinking you're going Alaska. But maybe you'll shock me and come up with something different. Alaska it is for Green, and away we go. We have another fun game of capitals. And the real problem here, if you're Pink and you add internally here, Siam is okay. Siam is not such a dumb cap. But being trapped in Australia means you're basically almost card blocked. I own this cap spot. And to block this capital, I literally only need to block India at some point. Remove all of Pink, block India, and Pink is dead. Now, the problem with picking China is that Pink is currently strong, and they could even come up and just roll my cap immediately, and my game could end. It could just be a big blunder, in which case I'll regret not having taken the capital up here in Yakutsk. But we'll see how she rolls. Red gets a card off of this one and puts everything back on their cap. So this was a just-in-case stack. They actually leave quite a bit off cap, okay, which is interesting. Black here does a turn. People are going fast, these turns. They're just flying. Let's get to know who we're playing with real quick. This is Porsche Akamine, who is Pink and might be my early game menace. Red is Harlan Avalanche. We got Black here, Shoop Dog. White is Pickle Rick. Got some funny names today. I'm Blue, and then we got Klaus Sando here with Green. So time to make my first turn. Man, there's almost... I mean, what are the odds? The odds are bad, right? Of me yoinking this cap. I think it's all about bolstering here. And keeping this really strong against Pink. But I think I'm actually going to get my card here. I'll leave my 5 where it is for a minute. I'll leave these things as they are. And let's just get a 16 cap in case Pink has any crazy ideas. I could have brought my 5 in by hitting a 1 and bringing maybe even more troops to my cap. But I don't know. I like the idea that I might be able to stay open here, somehow mess with Green. But looks like Green has properly defended their cap. And they should be fine. But at some point, Green could get card blocked, and very easily. They can come take all of this. There's 5 cards right here. And then just 1, 2 right here, and then they're stuck behind caps if they lose their exterior. So Green actually could be in a very tough spot if White and Red are not giving them cards. And it looks like they're trying to take North America very quickly, which is going to be very problematic for them. So what does yellow do, Pink? Colors are tough. What does Pink do here? Do you put that all back on your cap, or do you keep an exterior next to me? You keep an exterior next to me, but you do put a lot back on cap. Okay. I was wondering if we were going to get the player that leaves everything here and really challenges me. It's just an 8 for now, but this is very scary. Pink leaving an 8 there is a sign that they might mess with me in a very evil way. So I'm scared. I actually think the opening of this game is going to be scary. If we survive against Pink for a little bit, we're going to be totally fine. But we'll see how this goes. Okay. White's turn. Hopefully white doesn't give green cards. Looks like white is going to try to take South America. Let's see if they hit that red 5. Cool. So I am now open up to green. Okay, that's wonderful. So they leave this down here as a 10. Keep that guy back there. So what I need to do is I guess now bring these guys a little bit closer. And then I'll fortify these guys together in case people want to go in and out and somehow here use Africa. So it looks like green is set up. I think green is going to take North America now, which is a big problem. I think if green, I think you need to recognize you have a major problem. The problem is you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more cards before you're blocked. So this could be, we could see green's game end almost immediately. So adding exterior, getting an exterior card, I think is correct if you're green. And if you're somebody that wants to eliminate green, correct is eliminating this exterior. Okay. I'm scared of you, pink. What are you going to do? Adding to cap is not too scary. If they fail this roll, they're in bad shape. But they managed to get it. Okay. And they go all the way back to cap. Okay, cool. So I'm not going to have any real beef here with pink. And if you're pink, you hope that I do open you up. I'm never going to hit Siam, because then your cap's going to be open to me. In fact, if you're somebody else, if you're red, you might want to consider opening it up so pink can fire into me. But I guess we're cool. I guess we're cool. They were feeling me out, and hopefully we're on the same page, so we're all cool. Okay. Black's going to get a card in Ural. Okay, seems totally fine with me. And let's see what white comes up with. I'm just watching to make sure white does not give green cards in here. I think the easiest to card block is actually green, followed by pink. And then me and green could always trade in here. White adds in on this side. I don't know what that's about. White wants to get cards back here. Okay, so white actually wants to use this as our little trading ground. I'm fine for now doing that. This can be our little trading house. But at some point, this is going to be where we card block green. We just need to eliminate this 8 here somehow. Some evil person is going to need to eliminate this. So adding here, if you're green, I think is very correct. Making the exterior very strong and avoiding taking internal cards unless you absolutely need to. So let's see. They're trying to keep this. I think it's an eye on white. I think they're keeping an eye on white, who they might perceive as the enemy, with the 12 stack there. Pink can still freely get cards. If pink loses all of these exteriors, which will happen probably at some point, I always have the option of card blocking pink. Other people could help too. Red could also at some point. Red can almost card block them now. They can eliminate so much pink and keep a block on. It'll happen eventually. Fail the 2-on-1. Wait, they're actually in trouble. They didn't add enough. They need to add to the exterior to make sure they get a 100% roll. So they failed to get a card. They are in the first position, so skipping is not going to be, I guess, too horrendous. What? Pink skips, so red skips. Wow. Everybody's skipping. So I'm in the 5th position, but I'm not going to get the 5th trade. I'm going to get like the 3rd trade. Black is taking a card. Also, if you are going to skip, you usually wait till you have 4 cards in your hand and then you skip on the 5th turn. But red's like, you skip, I skip. He wants a better trade. He feels comfy with his cap. And maybe he's right. So I guess white is going to keep getting cards here, or maybe we'll see them actually take a card in here. Hard to know. Let's see what they come up with. I'm hoping that they take South America. Okay. Now they're getting cards in Europe. Nobody is really going hard for like a continent. We don't have any real noobs in this game that are going really, really heavy for the continents. So it feels like I may have discovered a slightly stronger lobby today. I'm going to leave that right there, and I'm going to be happy with it. I think everything else is exactly where it needs to be. So I guess we're going to experience a slightly less noobish lobby today, which is fantastic. Don't get me wrong, I do like my Move 1 Noob Slam games as much as anybody else. But every now and then, it's good to play with some decent players. Takes a card in North America. I think this is inaccurate. I think also you could 100% roll this. I don't think you need to slow roll me. Get on. He's rolling 1 die. Roll 3. That's the advantage you have. All right, great. Thanks. Green takes a card and bolsters the stack. There you go. Pink is gonna do a 2-on-1, fail, not take a card, do a 2-on-1, fail. Make these a 4, and then you can get 100% roll. Your cap is fine. It's more important to get cards than to have a couple troops in here. They're gonna risk a 3-on-1, increasing their odds to 89%. Who are you gonna hit? Ooh, hits me instead of white. What does it all mean? Pink takes a card. All right. I wonder why red has this exterior stack here. I guess just to be able to get cards because their stack is buried that direction? It's not entirely clear to me. But they have a bunch of big stacks in Europe. Where is black going to get a card? I imagine they get it right in the middle of Europe. If they keep getting cards here, they'll eventually be buried to me. Maybe I have a little trading zone. Oh, they're giving green cards. Okay. So black wants to trade with green, which, you know, might be in black's best interest. I would understand. But it's not in line with immediately card blocking green strategy. Okay. White has been going with a bunch of stacks in all sorts of different places. Okay. So they finally bury this white stack from being able to go in this direction, but I don't think we're going to see them take South America. People do seem to understand the value of being able to get cards. I think. Or maybe we do see white go for South America. Not yet. Let's black get another card. I get to go down here. I take my card right here, I suppose. And I kind of liked it right here, or maybe it's easier for me to get a card in the future. So now I got my 5 cards. I'm actually going to get the 3rd trade because we had 2 people skipping. So it'll go 4, 6. I will get the 8 trade. But I don't see any reason to skip. Where does green plan on getting a card? Are they getting it in Africa, South America, maybe? Maybe they hit this one? It'd be interesting if they actually went in. Like they're actually fighting against white. I feel like this stack is designed to go after white. They're skipping again! Wait, what's with all this skipping? No, you have to take cards. It's progressive. It's a lot of skipping. It's a lot of skipping. Hey, my position is all right. Let's keep the money in the stock market for now and take it out at a later date. All right, I understand. I understand. In my mind, I'm going to keep taking cards. But these guys can do it however they want to do it. Okay. Getting cards with pink down here, I don't really mind. I have an easy opportunity to card block pink. It's not too expensive to knock all of this out and chill here. But do I want pink to then full stack here and just full send into me, even if it's a losing play? Answer's probably no. But somebody else knocking pink out of everywhere would be a very interesting play at some moments. So we're shaping up for some hot, spicy stuff to happen. Black gets a card in South America. So I think we're going to see white do kind of the same thing. Are you going to take South America yet? Why not? Trades in, gets the 6 trade. I'm going to get the 8 trade. Bolsters the cap. Cool. Knocks black out of there. And I think black is going to keep getting cards in here. They want to go here. Hey, green, I need to come in here. That's interesting. This is where they want to take cards. I think they're worried the 13 is going to hit them. So this might actually be a message. Oh, what? Oh, wow. What the heck? I think white also sees this stack as being a stack aimed directly at their capital. Wow, and they actually hit it. They make this 7 right here next to my cap. What the heck, bro? Yeah, I might be able to get Alaska in the future. Probably, I don't know. That's fine. I could probably go get Egypt. Whatever, we turn it in. Okay, I'm gonna keep getting cards down here as long as I'm allowed. But now since white might get their card here, I'm gonna move this 2 up. So if white wants to hit me, maybe I still get to keep this 2. Doesn't matter too much. So is green, who is now laughing, going to eliminate this? Or sorry, at least are they gonna move this out of the way? Is they're adding to the stack, and they're gonna take their 5th card. What are they gonna do? Hit white? Wow, they say no South America. No South America for you. Don't let them have it. All right. Green gets out of the way. So it looks like white's next turn is going to be to combine a bunch of forces here. But there's some invisible beef here going on. Or maybe very visible beef going on between white and green. Let's see what pink does. I imagine they're going to get a card in the Mideast and then move in. And if they do this, this is like their only exterior almost. Pink is close to getting blocked here. So they have 5 cards. So the time to card block them would be after they turn in. Because if they do put this back and leave everything on cap, all I would need to do to card block them is knock out this 2 and a couple other squares here. So they're putting themselves at grave risk by doing this. Problem is the trades are so little, I don't think it's time to card block pink yet until the trades are a little bit higher. Anyways, they leave an 8 out, so that's the end of that discussion. Red gets the 12 trade. I do have a turn in, but I shouldn't need to use it. Okay. Red gets a card. And is still leaving just big stacks in Europe. And they're leaving a 10 here next to the black cap. Black keeps giving green cards. I wish I were in here so I could eliminate this. If I'm red, I'm actually seriously considering about eliminating black, which could ruin green's game. Because black trading in here indefinitely with green is only good for green. And if you're black, you might as well open up the green cap, honestly. Just in case green ever gets the idea to come in here and hit this. White follows up with the plan of going into South America. Why did they need to do that? I'm not entirely sure. Let's open up this white stack. We're not going to mess with pink. Let's open up this white stack to be able to come back out. I don't know. Maybe it wants to hit green on the next turn. You never know. We'll give white that option. It'd be funny now green on a turn in goes back in and it smashes. Green keeps taking internally, counting on black for cards in the future. I would still be taking externally. Black's next card might even open up your cap to come this way. So, don't think this is the only way to play it as green. Let's see if they add any to the 17 out here in Africa, and how much. Because at some point in all of these games, no matter how much you leave off cap, it eventually somebody smacks it. If it's not on a capital, it's really not safe. But everybody is doing a good job of at least stacking their caps in this game. We're not seeing anybody defending off cap. We're not seeing very loose, weak caps. We're not seeing a bunch of continent grabbing. Obviously, somebody has to take Australia. Somebody has to take South America. That's just every single game. Let's see what pink does. And pink is, I guess, good enough to keep some exterior. That if somebody wants to card block them, at least they'd have to knock all this exterior out first. Be interesting to see where they put that 14. Maybe they leave it there. They do. All right. Okay. Red kind of humorously traps this 14 in over here. I don't see too much of a problem with it. Black gets a card with green. So if white or red want to be evil to green, one of them needs to eliminate black, because green is not going to do it. Okay, cool. So we're back to getting cards over here. I guess I'll trade with white in there. Oh, no, he doesn't really want... Well, he doesn't give me a good option to trade in there. I certainly can do it. I guess I'll take my card here. I'll bring that back. Now I'm taking my cards in Africa. If white had moved away, I would keep taking cards here. I want my stack open to green, and white should want my stack open to green. Because then, you know, maybe I hit green. That would be good for white. But I guess white is just going to take a last card in here. I don't want to eliminate white from in there. But I also just don't want to take cards in Mongolia. Okay. Green has a very big exterior. I think green understands that they could get card blocked at some moments, as does pink. I think everybody has at least an understanding of how they could lose this position. So it'll be up to me to try to find some interesting way of doing this. Pink takes away my ability to get cards where I'm trying to take them and lines up against white. So maybe I do hit this too. Okay. Because I want to keep getting cards where I am. But pink's kind of messing with me. A 70 cap. It's very strong. Very impressive cap for black. Is green going to somehow try to prevent black from getting cards? That's not going to last for very long. Would love to see white eliminate black here, but I don't expect it. But let's see where he gets cards. He probably hits my 2. Okay, you gotta save South America. Oh, excuse me. Oh, the death. Yo, that's a pretty big 22 in there, bro. What? Why do you have 22 in there? 22 troops, huh? 22 troops. What's it all about? It's just a lot. It's just quite simply a big number. He does not want that position eliminated. So let's get him immediately. Let's trade in some cards here. I guess I'm hitting this. This is where I get my cards. Look, if you want to trade here, we can do it. I'm open to the idea, in theory. Otherwise, I'm going to keep my troops right here. And let's see what happens now. Green. Oh, man. Something has really been going on with my voice. I feel like the last several videos, which are all being filmed kind of on the same day, I've had... My voice is just kind of killing me. It's just, I think it's quite simply a lot of talking. So apologies for all the crazy coughing. The last couple of videos. Okay. Green gets a card down in Africa off of me. Leaves the 24 down there? Interesting. Has 5 cards. Break South America. Come on. Start a war with somebody. So far, nothing, like, horrendous. No just over-the-top, insane noob plays. Relatively reasonable game so far. I'm happy with the way it's going at the moment. Mm-hmm. Very impressive. Okay. Because at some point we really could card block pink. And it would not be that hard. It would require knocking out 18 troops and leaving a stack here that they couldn't break, thus propelling them to bring more troops out. Ooh, a 69 stack. Wait, something might be happening here. Is red doing something? He's leaving a lot off cap. It's not quite time. We will card block pink here in a little bit. It's not quite time. And whenever I do it, then it does start a war with pink, which could be the end of my game. Because even if pink at some point brings 100 out and then just hits me, even if they lose the roll, it could be the end of my game. So I have to select my time very judiciously. But at some moment when the cards are high enough, we're going to go for it. So we chill. We take a card. I like where I am. Nobody seems to be messing with me in the Congo. So I can keep getting cards in Africa, it feels like. People are happy to let me do it on that square. I am surprised. If white wants to trade with me in here, I'm happy to do it. But it's like, I don't know. Is green trying to, like, reverse card block black? I don't understand. Green is not taking cards with black, which is just kind of a surprise. Nice 84 stack. Oh, knocks white out. Okay. Cool. Happy with it. Cool, cool, cool. Green knocks white out of there. So I think green maybe is trying to card block white somehow. They think white will need to fill up all of this at some moment, and then they'll be able to guard against white from some square. Feels like green and white are having an invisible war right now. Let's see what black comes up with. Is black still going to get his last card in North America? He is. So black takes another card in North America. And I guess green's going to say no more cards in here for you. That's funny. I really thought it was green that was going to get locked out, but that turns out not at all to be what's happening. If white eliminates all of black from here, under the assumption that then maybe they can card block green, it could almost be green that somehow card blocks them. Okay, white hits my 2, which is not unexpected that it happens at any particular moments. Okay, so white fills up that whole area up there. They leave their 19 far away from me. And appreciate it. Because white has like a counter green stack. Green has like a counter white stack. And I think I'm flying under the radar here. Pink keeps making it their position a lot stronger out here in the Middle East. If pink turned in early here or something on 4 cards and they end their turn with 2 cards when I have a trade in, that could be a moment where I might consider card blocking pink. Like if they turn in early and then I only need to knock out 25 plus control this territory, it would probably, trades are only worth 50. It could be worth it though, just to get the game fired up here, just to actually do something. So pink turning in and not making a big exterior could be a blunder. Holding 5 cards means I probably don't mess with them. And right now, green and I are happily trading. So I'm the one, at the moment, giving green cards. Which I think is fine. Is red going to give black a card? He is. So red gives black cards. And these two are actually working together. What a very kind thing to do. Black turns in for 50. Let's see if they have anything interesting planned. It looks like they're going to just continue to get cards back in North America. So now red and black are trading. Everybody is so friendly. We're all quite nice to each other. Nobody wants to do anything mean. Eliminate black, white. Eliminate black. Get him out of North America. So is white actually somehow eventually going to get into some sort of trouble? It's a bit curious, really. Okay. Pink has 5 cards. Otherwise, I could do the amazing play. Pop, 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 pop. Leave everybody in India and block pink. They do get a turn in, though. So that's not going to be particularly amazing. Green has a lot off cap. Red has a lot. I can't really get to red. Okay. So we do our usual turn. But it's... I mean, 60 caps now are starting to get into a little bit of jeopardy. Trade-ins are for 65. So it becomes possible to take a 60 cap. It's very expensive. But it just... the fact that it's possible should make you worried if you have a cap of that size. Okay. Builds the Madagascar stack. My taking cards, it's very small. If somebody wants to eliminate me, it's going to happen. And then I can always use this to get more cards. So I'm not too insanely concerned. Unlike green, like if green loses their exterior, they actually could be in horrible shape. They could like just get card blocked in a couple rounds. Whereas if I lose my exterior, I at least, you know, I can trade with white, I can trade with somebody. I'll find somebody willing to trade with me to be able to keep getting cards. I could get card blocked though, honestly. If pink has a big stack here and black has a big stack here, you know, my options are limited to this little range. Okay. Pink is not leaving that many in the Middle East. Interesting. I mean, it's possible to go for the card block on pink. I do have a turn in. Wait, what is red doing? It's eliminating white. He's trying to card block white. But white has cards against black here. Wait, why did he do that? Wait, what did you hit? You hit a lot of white and a little bit of pink. Wait, so he clears out all of this. It was an interesting play. We got some stuff. The ball is in motion. Green's having a little bit of a laugh about it. Okay. When you have the Ukraine cap, often if you can find a buddy to trade with in the Middle East, you're doing pretty well. Because black can keep their cap open to go in every single direction as needed. Hopefully never this direction, though. Kapow. Okay. Don't think we set the block on pink yet. Whom could have a trade. We do have a turn in, but we shouldn't need to use it. Let's continue to be friendly with green down here. There's tension between some of these other players. I'm having a difficult time understanding all of their motives. But we can feel it. I feel like my brain is a little bit in the fog. I should be able to understand what everybody is doing here. It's just been a long day, and I'm recording quite a lot of games today because I need to have a stockpile. I'm getting towards the end of my stockpile for the day. This is like my 4th or 5th game of the day, something like that, so... It's definitely, I'm at the bar and the bartender, he said, "Hey, do you want one more?" And I'm like, "Oh, one more is too many." But okay, yeah, just one more game. Let's just play one more game. But you got to know when it's time to move on. But we'll see if we can get through this one. This is also, it's one of the higher rated lobbies that I've been in. It is Grandmaster. It's Novice to Grandmaster. So it could be anybody, but it does feel like there's no novices and possibly no beginners in this lobby. Wait. Oh, no, he didn't bot out. No, he did bot out. Oh, Red gives up. What a noob. Never quit. So who's going to get this? Black goes after Red. And this is horrible for White. Cool. So now Black can easily go get that cap, but they're going to have to split between two caps. That's the trade-off. But it seems like a perfectly reasonable cap to go for. It doesn't make sense to kill Red, but it is possible. It's possible to kill Red. But I'd be surprised if we see it. I think he's going to go for that cap. Go for the Iceland cap. Seems like a reasonable thing to do. But maybe he doesn't want it. Maybe he's happy where it is. It's nice to have one of these three caps, because then you can't really ever get card blocked. Because if the people in here start trading with each other, everyone else in the rest of the world is in trouble. Black doesn't know what to do. They're not going for... Wait a minute. Do we have two Americans botting out at the same time? They didn't join the game at the same time, so I didn't think anything of it. But if two of them bought out at the same time, it's kind of weird. No, he just doesn't take a card. Interesting, okay. See what White does. White has a trade in. Are they going to go for the Iceland cap? It looks like it. Uh-huh. Okay, and they have a very strong control now of Iceland. So they have two capitals here boxing in. At some point, White and Green could work together and trade infinitely with each other. It's just simply quite a lot of bot. I have a turn in. I have a lot of cards. I'm wondering if Black is going to bot out as well. Black is still here. Okay. Green, green, green. I think if you're green, you just keep trading with me. We have a good thing going on. Well, so red bot is next on the list to die. Green is done trading with me. So I'm shocked. Okay. Green doesn't want to trade with me, which is weird. Which is weird. But all right, I accept. And I'll need to look for a new place to get cards. Green is shocked. Why are you so shocked? Okay. As long as this bot is in here... I don't know, eliminating green because I don't like him is not really an approach. But eliminating green because I don't like him is funny. Bot turns in. Wah, 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 wah. And we'll see how this goes. Eliminating white from here means white has a very expensive card. Well, I guess if green's not taking cards there, white's card is expensive in any case. How is white gonna get a card? Oh, there's this one. But it's gonna become difficult, I think, over in time for white to keep getting cards. White might be able to kill red, though, at some moment to get cards. So it might be white we see that kills the bot. Just simply, if you have to ever hit like a huge stack, it's almost like, you know what? You might as well just make the kill, even though it's not really worth it. We'll see what happens. Maybe it won't happen. What does black want? Black, are we cool? Maybe we can, you know, Black? Maybe we can just get cards, you and me. What do you say? Is Black gonna bot out? Okay, so Black is not taking cards. And he stopped taking cards at the same time that Red botted out. Which doesn't mean anything. It's just a thing that happened. Okay. They do bot out. So now we have 2 bots. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. So we have 2 bots. If I can get the Ukraine cap, I think I'll be happy. White has 1 card there. I should just hit green because I hate that guy. I think the plan is to try to get this cap. Does that, how much does that actually help me? So let's take a card. I don't know that getting the Ukraine cap helps me that much. But would give me a little bit more control. A little bit harder to card block me. And it's going to go black, white, me. White is probably not going to be able to get the black cap, but I guess it depends on where the bot goes. My enemy, green, will probably continue to get cards in Africa. My enemy because they removed my exterior position. So I don't like green. Imagine I get to choose now who gets 2nd or 3rd or 4th or something. And I give green the worst placement because they hit like a 3 or something. That's the way Risk goes. Sometimes you hit a man's 3 stack and they decide it's war. This means war. Angry faces. It means war. So purple's gonna try to trade with white in South America, it looks like. Which is certainly beneficial to white, because it's very difficult for white to get cards. So white should really like this. If pink is like being really nice, everybody's being nice. Nobody's trying to card block anybody ever. We're all just a bunch of nice friends playing a friendly game of Risk with a giant bunch of double bots in the middle. Cool. Ah, I wish you got it. Actually, maybe pink is trying to card block white, but failed to get a card somewhere else. And now they're, ah, dang it, I have to give white a card. Okay, see what red bot does. Hopefully they put a big number here. But I guess white does have a card. Alright. Cool, there we go. So white does still have a card, but at some point things might get expensive. So let's see if black gets off the capital. I mean, if black goes like pop and pop, we might see white attempt to run and get this Ukraine cap. It might become very difficult for me to get it if this 80 is coming down. Bot does exactly this. Leaves 87 on. Rolls off the cap right there. I can't let my evil enemy green get the cap. Not my evil enemy green. Okay, red is very weak now. Ah, puts a bit back. Okay, interesting. Puts 23 on cap. It's very interesting indeed. So I guess I'm not going to go for it on this turn. White is able to get one more easy card. Hopefully pink doesn't give them any more easy cards. I'm not going to give white an easy card over here. So I'm just going to grab a card for now. I'm going to go back. And if I get a good opportunity to go for the Ukraine cap, I probably will take it. There could be some opportunity to kill black at some moment here. Let's see if green decides to go for the Ukraine cap. Would certainly be interesting. Where does green keep this stack? Middle East? Yeah. No, they move away. Interesting. Okay. If you don't move away, then the bot probably doesn't roll off the cap. Because there's nowhere for it to go. Okay, so pink is going to keep getting cards there. And they're going to trade with white. Okay, so pink is nice to white. Everybody loves everybody. And keeps the bot out. So pink is trading with white. At some point, this bot... I mean, the bot's going to go up and hit other stuff. Dang it. It's never going to hit this 46. Okay. I can never kill red bot. That's pretty funny. I can kill black bot eventually. I think black bot, if they are still a bot, they should be rolling off the capital now. So hopefully this comes down and this comes down. If you take this capital, you are right next to this 80. So I'd have to defend against this 80 on both sides. Interesting, interesting. Do I go for the Ukraine? I suppose I will. I don't think I have to, but I will. Without turning in... Green might have a turn in. Okay. Black could have a turn in, but I don't think I'll lose that. Let's try this. Keeping the China cap stronger. Holding 5 cards. Green could have a turn in, but with the turn in, I don't think he's going to go for that Ukraine stack. Green is now going to try to trade with white in this little cranny. Oh no, they're going to eliminate white from the cranny. Ah, wonderful. I don't know why they're doing this. Because their next card is a little bit more expensive. The green eliminates white. Which, I don't know. Because green's the one that almost gets card blocked immediately. So if this all disappears, green is card blocked. If white hates green, and the red bot dies, green has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. And then that's it. This is the original green card block plan. Maybe we're back on plan A. Because when I saw this map, I'm like, ah, green gets card blocked. If at any point, though, pink gets eliminated, then, you know, we could also... Is it at that point? It's so funny. The bot keeps going stack next to this stack, next to that stack. Bot's keeping everybody guessing. It's close to being able to eliminate black here. 115. I'd have to kill 181 to get less than that, but it just might be worth it to speed things along here. I mean, I don't love it. I don't love killing black, but I think it's... I think it gets us moving along. Are you eliminating pink from there? Oh, wow. Huh. So pink's on 5 cards. So I don't think I card block pink now. Huh. It's very interesting, everything that's happening. Do I kill black? So green... It makes green's life easier. Nah, not by much. I think it's fine. Alright. I'm just going to eliminate black off of this one stack here. And then I'm not going to mess with anybody else. Okay. Not great. Acceptable. Not so great. Maybe we should slide a little bit more. Not great. Not great. Oh yeah, whatever. All right, so I mean, I got the good old well played. I'm not sure it was completely necessary, but I'll take this. Buff this up. Buff this up. Move these guys back here. 169. And I have 4 cards. My Ukraine cap is currently buried, but we eliminate a player, and we'll see how this goes. Okay. So green still has an exterior stack. They hit a 6. They could have easily gone here, but they choose not to open my cap. Okay, fair enough. If they do open me, I'm not sure that on the next turn I'm eliminating all of green and putting them in a tricky spot, but it could happen soon enough. Pink here is going to have a trade in. They should be mad at white. White is the one that eliminated them from South America. So they make a huge stack there. And let's see what they do with it. They stay right next to me. So I'm shocked. Wait, oops, my risk. All right, nothing happened. I minimized my game. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. You're so close to me. Oh, I'm so scared. Hey, I'm so scared. I couldn't get him to go away. I've also minimized my recording software. But I think we're still recording. Okay. Red will open me up. Red bot at some point will open my Ukraine cap. Could lose the game by trading here. Maybe pink wants to trade here. I do not want to trade there. Cool. White gives me a card there. I do want white to stay buried. Where do I get my card? Urgh. Do I turn in just to get a card off of this stupid red bots? Do I eliminate the red bot? Do I try to eliminate green? Because forget you? What do I do? What do I do? Yeah, forget green. They do have a turn in. But you know what I say? I say forget them. Akaplow! You never should have got rid of my 4, you jerk. They have a trade in. But they can't kill red. But if they want a card, they gotta hit a 138. So forget you. Well played. Thanks. White, I think, is on my team. He's cool. So if you're green, I think you have to hit this 138. Don't get a bad roll. You have a trade in, so you are fine. You are fine. You can hate me all you want. I was hating you the second you knocked me out, okay? This is your fault. You knocked me out of Africa, I knocked you out of Africa. So hate me all you want. Come get me, bro. Well played. You're darn right it was. Whoa, what the heck? I'm stunned. Was that on purpose or not? Is he just giving up or what? I don't really understand. Oh no, don't eliminate red. Then it's gonna be green that gets the kill. It doesn't really matter. What are you doing, pink? But thanks for opening up the Ukraine. Highly appreciated. I love everything that you do. Is green trying to bait me? What the heck is happening here? So is green trying to bait me to take this cap so that they can then hit me? Is that the bait? I suppose that it is. Green is trying to bait me into taking the cap. Do I take it? do I go for the trap? Or do I just let him get back on cap? I can't tell if this is an evil, cunning trick. Could give up on one of these caps and take this, but then green probably will hit it. Could kill green, honestly. 150? Nobody's stack is able to immediately get me. Do I try to kill green? It's kind of crazy, and I better get it. Maybe I kill green. So reckless. All right. What are my odds? 100%? Okay. I'll take those odds any day of the week. Cool. Now I get a turn in, including Alaska. And here's how we do it. Just put me like a little bit here. Put me a lot here. And let's see if this holds up for a turn. We'll leave that as a 75 for now. If we get another turn in, maybe we can bolster it. I don't think somebody's going to steal a 75 cap, but it's very possible. And now, I feel like I'll be able to control at some moment who gets card blocked based on my positioning. So I feel like I lost a lot of troops doing that. I gave up a huge troop lead to make that kill on green. But I feel like long term, I have kind of the potential to determine who I work with and who I work against. But we'll see how this goes. Because where am I going to get cards? I guess, and I think it's pink. I think pink here is going to have it kind of out. Oh, no. Pink is going to have it kind of out for white, from the looks of it. So maybe I trade with them for a little bit. But when this red bot disappears, white and I can infinitely trade in here if we're cool. And then pink dies. I think the way I'm going to win this is white and I trading in here forever. And then pink can only get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. Oh boy. My Iceland cap? What is white doing? Breaks Africa. Okay. White has some pretty strong capitals. I hate to block this guy from coming this direction. Oh, I don't have to. I can do this. I'm going to have to use a couple of these. What can I get away with? A 130? Ukraine cap is not... Ugh. It's not the most essential cap. The China cap actually is really cool with this blizzard. The Alaska cap is actually kind of important to me. But now red bot is blocked with 1 card. So that's interesting. So the red bot won't be getting cards. It will take forever for the value of 1 card to really be worth hitting. So I think we're going to see red just stuck in North America for quite a long time. Which means if I want the Alaska cap... If I keep the Alaska cap... I have to continue to contribute a lot up there to prevent the bot from ever getting it. I don't want to give up the Alaska cap. Because if white takes it, then they can trade infinitely with this bot. And it's me and pink trying to work together. Hopefully pink's not aiming up to hit me. They might be. You never know. Maybe they just want Africa real bad? Not sure. Hey, they have it out for white and not me. Ah! They are blocking white and I can trade with pink. So somewhere down here I can take a card. White gets blocked. Eventually white has to hit this red bot. I'm a huge fan. Let's go! Cool. So white takes 1 more easy card here. Then they either have a trade-in and they can somehow hit pink on the next turn, or they have to take an expensive card against the bot. Yes, this works really well with me. Yeah. So I just need to take a card in here somewhere. Cool. So I will do it like this. Yeah, we'll put it on this one. So this is now maybe an important one. Because this is the one that's going to stay open and active towards white and pink's troops over here. This is the one that has access to these 2 potential caps. So we should see pink take a card here. And then we'll see if white is forced to turn in or if they're going to hit like a 60 stack of the bot. And an early turn in or having to hit the bot, that's all good with me. Cool. Oh. Oh, you were serious. Knocks the big white stack. I guess they're leaving some troops behind? They're not trying to also card block me, are they? You can't card block both of us, because white and I can give white a card if I need to. Okay, I thought maybe they were going to split and then try to, like, defend all of these borders. Just pick one guy and card block him. I'll work with you. So if white has a trade-in, they go after this 32. But it would, if they have to trade in early, pink is accomplishing something. And as long as you guys kind of forget about me, I'm doing a good thing here. So let's see what white comes up with. If you don't have a turn in, you might have to hit this 60. And then you're just a little concerned. Pink has a big stack and possibly a trade-in. So, you know, pink probably loses immediately if they go and hit this. Maybe not. But it would be a crazy thing. Okay. So white sends a message to pink, but then puts everything back on cap. Oh. So it actually will be easy to card block white. Does pink need my help, or can I stay out of it? Okay, let's just buff everything. First step, you all get about 40 or so. Congratulations. You've all been upgraded. Do I work with pink here? Something like this? Let's help out. So if pink leaves a big stack here, white can't get a card. They said something. So pink can get cards back here. They say good luck. They must be talking to white, right? Who are you good lucking? Or you can take here, and then you can bring a stack up. That would be another way to do it. Yeah. Cool. So now pink can split and put a stack here. And we are working together to card block white. So white needs to keep taking cards. And they can get cards off of the bot. And pink and I can keep trading. Cool. So we will work together with pink. Pink in the end game, in the 1v1, easiest capital to card block in the game. You can do it from here plus India. So I do want to face pink. In this current situation, I want to go up against pink in the end game. So if you're white, you have to hit that 60 stack. No, they decide not to take a card. Not taking a card is a dangerous thing. Okay. So pink and I can do this for as long as white wants to wait. White at some point will need to hit red bot. So it's going well. If pink and I keep getting cards, we'll continue to get stronger and stronger. Wow, that's a lot of troops. So pink is using really big stacks off cap in order to defend. And they take Africa. And they hit the Middle East. Okay. Oh, they're not even done yet? What the heck? What are you doing? Wait. I literally don't understand. Huh. What is pink doing? I don't... I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Oh! I'm trying to justify putting more on my cap. So I'm going to put a whole bunch on my cap so that I don't get hit by pink. Because I'm so shocked. But mostly, I'll let you handle it from here. You seem to have a good grasp on this. So because it goes white, then me, then pink, I can break this block and see if pink can try to reestablish it by themselves. I don't think pink is actually setting up to hit my cap, but you never know. I'm sad. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Oh man, I hate that you're putting me in this position, pink, but I'm getting out of the way. So I want pink to think that I'm worried that they're gonna hit my cap. And that's my justification for removing this card block. I choose not to turn in though. And I think pink is gonna renew this block here. Which is kind of weird how they did it. What they're doing is weird. Like, why are they giving me more cards and then doing this? I don't understand. Ah, that's only... 'Tis but a 15 stack. Is that gonna hold up? Okay. White can... I guess you can get away with not doing anything immediately. Because at some point, you're going to take a third card here. And at that point, maybe the trade-ins will be big. If you have like a wild card in your hand, if you're white, you're really not that concerned. Whenever you need a card, you take one. And all this waiting could be completely fine. So I guess I get my card here, and then we buff everything quite a bit. I know just how many to add to each. Let's add about exactly that amount. Take our card and see how pink wants to do it. I think it is here maybe most important to keep Ukraine the strongest. Oops. Just because I think no matter what the situation is, this is the one that should be open. That'll be staying open to win these other caps. If we eliminate white and I somehow have every cap but this one, should be a win for me. Okay. So pink and I have it established now where we are going to be getting our cards. White here is very patient. Very patient. I guess there's no rush for white to slowly eliminate this bot. If the bot does get eliminated, it doesn't particularly help white. It would actually accelerate the demise of white's position, right? If you hit the 60 now, you let the bot get a turn. You hit the bot, you let it get another card. You kill it for 3. Next thing you know, you're just simply card blocked. Here you always have the theoretical possibility of getting another card. But half of the people here are not able to get regular cards. Pink turns in early. No, they had 5 cards. Never mind. 900 troops. Let's see what they do with them. A lot of these are all just insanely inactive. Okay, so they get a card here, and I suppose they put them here. Alright. I'm happy to go along with this game plan. So Pink and I are going to end up with thousands of troops. When the trade-ins are 400, 500, I could almost just like eliminate all of red. Not for one card, but just to speed up the game and get to the next stage where all of us humans fight amongst ourselves. Here we go. Oh, wonderful. White decides to take a card. Cool. I love it. The game progresses. Risk player takes card in progressive capitals. And then doesn't fortify it back as if bot is not going to hit it. Okay, I take my card here. Now I have 5 cards. So what is going to happen now that white has cards? A couple things could happen now. We could see white attempt to use his trade-in to bust pink quite heavily. This would be great, as both of my opponents would lose a lot of troops, which is an advantage to me as I see it. Red here gets to get a card as well. So we'll see if white, if his plan is to eliminate red, which I think would be the wrong plan. If he has a trade-in now, he could be sneaky and just hold it forever. And see if pink and I lose patience. If I had a trade-in here on 3, I might continue to do nothing. Okay, this means he's going to hit the 46. He's got a trade-in? No, he's just leaving 8 there. I'm going to hit your 46 eventually one day. Okay, buffing up China. Okay, I know exactly how many to put here. I got the right amount. I know just how many I need right here as well. It's important to know the numbers that you need. That should cover it. Take my card right here. And away we go. Pink said something. Stop saying it right when the turns are shifting. Pink keeps saying stuff, but I can't hear what they're saying because they're saying it too quick. They're saying it at the time when I can't read it. I really do wish there were a chat log. I could somehow go in and see what other players said. Because it's just so often that it gets cut off. If I could just go back and be like, oh, it said, oh, good luck, or thanks, or something. It would help me know, you know, what they're actually trying to say. But maybe that's asking too much. Okay. Do you have a trade? I do have a trade. Okay. Bloop. And guess what? Stack them right here. Okay, we're going to see pink take a card in Afghanistan. Amazing. Had some all there, huh? Wow, that is a lot of off cap. Is he going to go for the 300 cap? Pink might be able to win this 300 cap. That is a lot of off-cap troops, though. That is an incredible amount of troops that are not on your capital. A threatening amount. So I'd love to see pink barrel in and lose this roll. That would be amazing. Or even winning the roll would be fine, too. Okay. White takes another card off the butt. Psych. Decides not to. Is there any chance? This is not aimed at me. Okay, I'm holding 5 cards. I feel safe enough. I suspect if you run into this 400, that is a losing play for you. Although pink has another turn in, they could steal a cap. And I wish you would. I honestly wish you would. Either one, hit me or white. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. I mean, I'll be able to, like... Yes, pink. I could reverse the situation and card block pink with some trade in. Destroying them. But obviously, we keep the hold on white. I got Alaska again, and I'm so good at getting the Alaska card. All right, let's make sure we keep this safe. Make sure we put the right amount here. Make sure we know how many we need over here. I'm gonna guess... No. Maybe... it's a little bit too much. Let's try this amount. And then let's get a card right here. Cool. So my 3-cap strat does appear to be working. Go hit Iceland. Come on. Wait for your turn in and then go hit Iceland. What are cards worth? Like, it doesn't make sense to kill red. I could kill red because then white would get this many more cards. It'd be much better if white killed red because then they'd be out of cards right away. But it's just 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I eliminate red, white has 6 more cards. They'd be able to use some to break down these barriers and get more cards. White killing red would be amazing. I can kill red. Let the record show I can do it. I have what it takes. My only question is, should I? If red gets 3 cards, I might eliminate them. It does let white off the hook a little bit. But if white ever hits the bot one more time... Look, here come more troops off cap. Let's go. Those are going on the 662. No, okay, you're just adding more on there. Is this headed to Iceland or what? What do you think? Not yet. Not yet. If I eliminate red, how will pink react to this? Will they sense the need? It'll let white off the hook in a certain degree. So if I do it when I have 5 cards, I get to turn in, kill red, and get another turn in. I think I'm going to. Just to keep the game going. And then white will be able to more freely get cards for a little bit. And some of those cards will be used to go and fight pink. Pink might get mad at me, which is it's scary. So honestly, I think correct is honestly being more patient than I am. Waiting for white to take 1 more card off red and then eliminating red. But sometimes I just want the game to continue, you know? I just want to eliminate the next player and move on to the next stage of the game. Because it could be hours before we see white ever hit red again. I think this is going to go into white. Pink could hit white here, somehow kill red, get another trade in. If this gets big enough to attack this cap, pink could almost kill white when this, if this were also like a 600. Oh, perfect. White taking 1 card but not killing red equals I can let red get 1 more card. Oh, they just weaken it. It doesn't make sense to kill red. I just want to do it. I just want the game to move along. It's my biggest flaw as a Risk player. My desire to progress the game. I know that leaving red on is probably going to work out better for me. I just... All right. I can do this. I can be a patient player. Let's add that many there. Make sure we're adding enough here so that we can kill the bots. This feels about right. And let's go here. And somehow I've resisted the urge to eliminate red for 2 cards. So pink's gonna have 5 at the end of this. And I think pink is gonna take the Iceland cap. And then I want to yoink it back. So we might... It's possible eliminating red, we might get to a situation where we let white completely back into the game. I can imagine pink going here, but me being able to yoink this cap and me going for it. Oh, wait. White goes for the kill on red. Okay, this is not bad at all, because now white is actually truly card blocked with no potential to get a card. They have 5 cards now, but they better use them wisely. This I was not afraid of whatsoever. Like, if white just puts everything on caps here, they remain blocked. So this is great. White killing red is better than me doing it. So me waiting, I think, was very good. And now I just sit in this very good position where pink and I are destined to go first and second, and white is destined to lose. I think this is a mistake by white to eliminate the bot, objectively. I think they hang in there for longer if they do not eliminate the bot. Because it's just the threat of them getting another card at some point means that they might be able to take a card when the cards have much larger value. Let's see what pink is doing. So pink is not doing anything crazy, or are they? Iceland? No. They have 1,000 troops off of their capital. It's a lot. 1,000 is a big number. They can kill white. If they kill white, they're like literally card blocked. So pink killing white equals I win. It just simply equals I win. So hopefully pink eliminates white because I win. Like all I'd have to do is take like a card here. Everything will be defended and I win. So I think the game is going in the right direction here. Pink is probably strong enough to kill white, but I think it would be a mistake for them to do it. White has 3 cards. Presumed not to have a turn in, but you never know. They abandon Iceland. I can allow pink to have Iceland. It doesn't change too much. Pink can have Iceland. I thought maybe it would be easier for me to win if I had it. But I don't think that that's... I think I'm actually in the right spot to be able to win this game. So I'm not going to take it. And pink eliminating this and taking Iceland doesn't really change too much for me in my mind. So I think I can allow pink to have the Iceland cap. Is pink gonna take it? What are they doing? They're not taking it. They want me to take it? No, they give me the card on my normal card spot, which is overly nice. Everyone's kind of overly nice. And then they do go take it. And you move, now you move your big stack in to Iceland, right? You got a humongous cap that is pointed primarily at another guy. Why would you not move them all? You no longer need anybody on this square. You can put them all there. They're going to leave some. Why are you leaving any in Western Europe? Leaves 900 in Western Europe. Completely blocked. Oh, go ahead and try to card block me at any moment. I'll just swing 900 wherever they need to go. Very interesting indeed. Okay. I keep getting Alaska. How many times can I get the Alaska card? Now which cap matters? Look, I'm still gonna keep going here. No, maybe we start adding a little bit more to over here. Not sure. This guy doesn't need too much. You can have the rest. And that'll be my turn. So, I think pink should put that 900 somewhere else. It's just me, just me, just me. But we have white fully blocked. Now they're gonna leave the 900 where it is. Why though? Excuse me? Excuse me, why though? It's a confusing play, in my mind. To have them here and not up here, where you're threatening to eliminate somebody. Which cap do I actually want to buff here? Let's try to think about how this is gonna go. I'm not sure if it matters. So I'm quite happy, actually, with the 3 caps that I have. I would like to see pink move that 900. It's somewhere where it threatens white. Still defending that cap. In my mind, Iceland is just insanely better than this cap. This cap only matters because in the endgame I could take here and here, and then I'd have like 3 free cards. Okay, what the heck? I don't understand. I don't understand keeping the 1,000 internal. I just simply don't. You can keep them on cap, and then if white somehow threatens this stack, not only would you be able to do a counterattack, but you would also be able to shift them to where you want them to be anyway. White regretting his life decisions. Continues to add to cap, it's really all you can do. But because the 1,000's here, you almost could put like 300 here. It would force pink to put a bunch more and you'd have to retreat, but you know. Because this 1,000 is not active, white can theoretically come off cap. I'm shocked. Okay, white's gonna hit me. That's rude. What the heck? I don't need... Iceland. Wait, can I kill white? Whatever. Alright, just hit me, bro. Hey, here, just hit me, bro. Whatever. Alright, white can hit me. I've decided. I've made up my mind. Just hit me, bro. It's a little bit harder for me to win if I lose this cap against pink, because pink can get more cards in this area for a little bit, but I don't think it's too big of a deal. I've decided to hold my ground against white, who's going to slam into me for, I don't know, not doing anything. But that's fine. I'm still very close, and pink is still going to be nice to me, which is weird. Like, you must imagine if you're pink, we're about to go into some end game. Dang, I wish you got it. It was just one more card for me if you had gotten it. Pink is still being nice, even on the verge of the 1v1. You're simply, you know, some people are too nice for their own good. Okay. Now put your 1,000 somewhere, obviously. Put it on one of these active caps. I think that's a good idea. I would put all of them, but, you know. You do you. Green hits me... Or sorry, white hits me, then I kill them. Or do I? Oh, look at that. White did not end my game. Imagine. Okay. Hit that, you noob. All right, cool. I'll just put them all up there. I think it's fine. Pink will now be like really, really nice to me. I don't actually want to kill white. I don't actually want to. If I kill white, then pink has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 free cards in North America and plenty of time to revitalize some sort of strategy. Why do they keep trying to give me more cards? You're too nice. You're too generous. All right, I would say all of them. But you can do however you want. Just put a couple hundred more there, sure. Anybody understand what pink is doing? Does anybody understand why they have 1,000 here? Is this a strategy that rings true to anybody else? Okay, maybe white hits me. If they hit me, do I have to kill them? The answer is probably. Cool. I like that a lot. Now we're talking. Okay. White has changed his mind and has decided to aim at the other opponent who has the weaker cap. If I were pink, hey, guess what? I would put 800 dudes up here. Just me, just a thought. It did seem to work out for me. Your results may vary. They also have 5 cards. They could eliminate white, although they didn't really put themselves in the optimal position to do that. And then I would win the game immediately. I think we're going to see it. So now the 234 is going to hit this stack. Pink is going to eliminate white. And then pink is going to have a very hard time getting cards now. So let's hit them with a good game. Also, they're not even aiming for my cap at the end of this. And let's get down to the 1v1. Me and Pink, who so far have collectively worked very well together. Let's see if they decide to put that 8-11 anywhere. I would not expect them to do it. Now they have 2 cards. So I can block them at least on this turn unless they put a big number like over here. Okay. So I don't even need to take a card. I can do this. And I can save my trade-in until I know what they're going to do. I'm going to make this a 50 stack. And I'm going to use this. So I guess put quite a lot over here. Because they could activate their 800. So I honestly think I put like an insane amount. Like an insane amount. Oh, they might have cards. Okay, just like an insane amount. Because the 800 might get activated. A crazy number. A scary, a number that would intimidate most foes. I know exactly the number. Nobody would dare challenge a 666 stack. And I take my next card. And the reason I put so many over here is because this 118 could try to come into this area to take a card, and I want to have enough to smash it. So they say well played. If they have a turn in, this 50 is definitely not enough. But it appears that maybe they do not. Trades are 250. Even if they do have to turn in and hit this, I think it's still going to be good for me. So pink killing white was very wrong. White killing red was wrong. Pink killing white was wrong. Everything everybody is doing is just wrong. So I have a big trade. So hopefully this 8-11 does come here. So I can just slam pow it into oblivion. So I'm hoping this stack does come here. I add everything here. I smash. Your game is over. They do not even get it out. Okay. Cool. Let's buff this back up. Now there is this 460 here that also could come off. So let's make sure we have enough here to deal with that, which I guess would be a number of, the number would be about 500. And then let's add the rest here and take a card. Now, it could come all the way back over here to attack this cap, but I'll have enough time to bolster that cap. So maybe the scariest place is they can put the 8-11 down here, where it's farther away from my cap. But then I do get to strike it first. And I do have a trade-in, so you're kind of dead. So maybe they're going to attempt to pull this up. So I've tried to defend against this coming up. This needs to come down here somewhere, but I do have a trade-in. So they lose. Maybe they lose without a trade-in. But this should be simple and good enough. Everything else is still quite defended. I'm going to leave more down here because it's farther away from my cap. There's a 400 that could come at some moments. But I can also use a lot of reinforcements. Crying is correct. And that completes my turn. I think I'm happy with that. So it's just this 400 can come somewhere, but I can use stuff off my cap to defend if I need to. I'm fully defended against this ever coming up. I don't think there's any way. So what I'm considering on every turn is, okay, what if they put 400 down here? What if they move this stack somewhere? What if they move this stack up? And I believe that I'm covered against every possible scenario. So seeing the 500 come up, very happy to see it. I'm happy to see any number of troops come up. If they bring up enough to just attack the 75, but they leave 200 here, it's quite simple. It's elementary. You go like this, and now you just knock this down. You zero it out. We got a pretty good roll there. Do this a couple more times. Oops. All right, that's enough, that's enough. And then let's take a card. Do better. Now let's take a card down here. And we're good. Just to really intimidate them, let's toss a few more up there. And now we're covered against everything. So I think maybe Pink didn't understand this card block coming, or maybe they wouldn't have eliminated the opponent when they did. Their next try is going to be to bring this 400 here. Beautiful. Allowing me to kind of demonstrate how I'm defended against literally everything you can throw against me. And this will be one of their last big stacks that they can throw against me. How to do this? Let's use everything we got here. Then let's use... How do we want to defend it? Let's do like this. Wait. Leave plenty on cap. You can come here. You now go here. Let's try to be quick about this. Excuse me? Wrong way. All right, it doesn't really matter. That's gonna be fine. That's not exactly how I wanted to do it, but we'll call that there. I wanted to, at the end of my turn, fortify this 99 there, but I got lost on my map there for a second. I think this is fine. Because I think more accurate would have been to be able to fortify the 99 at the end, but, you know. I freaked. I panicked. So now they have 200 more that can come out. We'll see what their next trick is. Maybe I have a trade-in. With a trade-in, can I win? I don't know. I'm going to hold off till it's 100% certain. Now, if they come off this cap, we'll be able to win that cap at minimum. Don't even need the trade-in. I could take it, honestly, but I don't need it. So, if they're going to take off one cap per turn, let's go with this. Why don't you put me right here, just so that the 102 doesn't come here. Not that that's a problem. And Pink should be collapsing. Should be resigning here any moment. So, maybe we'll see this come up. Okay, they've decided not to take cards anymore. No, okay, they've decided to give this away. Cool. Cool. Let's add a bunch over here. And I expect them to abandon their last cap now. And that'll be the end of the game. The perfect card block. So hopefully this is like instructive though, for those of you, you know, learning how to card block and how to do it. Let's hit them with a good game. Well played. They completely give up now, which, you know, you could argue is quite correct. We'll get the World Dom victory, because why not? Hit them with one more good game. One more well played. And we will take this. So I think we were going to see that we played in a relatively higher skilled lobby today. There was no noobs, so hopefully this will be fantastic for our FFA. But hopefully it does kind of demonstrate how to beat higher rated players in this. Pink was in fact a master player. Red was a beginner. Black was a master, an intermediate, and a master. Triple master scalp today. If you enjoyed it, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys for the next video.